Hey, what's going on, my boss woman building? How are you? So, it's been a while since I've done a live. I've been going through my own stuff. How cool is that? I've had lots of things going on for me, and things are really, I've got lots of things shifting for myself at the moment. And excuse the hair and whatever, I am like culling, and this is the whole title of the video. Hey Lani, hey Catherine, how you going? Hey Daily, this is awesome. Everybody's jumping on. And also probably because of the title. Hey Katie, how you going? Also probably because of the title, it's like Cull. Anyway, it is actually in a positive sense. It's a positive thing. I'm not being mean or nasty or just, telling everybody to cull their shit. I just liked the word cull, and I was marching around the house and just did another Boss Woman Unleashed, a video for my Boss Woman Unleashed group, and I titled that Cull as well because it feels good to clear space so that you can welcome in the new. And that is what I am currently doing and in the process of doing. I wanted to jump on. I'm just going to do a little video for you guys. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. I wanted to ask you a question as well. I already asked a question in this group this morning, actually, which was who do you follow and why? And I want to do a separate live on that because I was talking to someone the other day and they were following someone and they're like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Like she's got all these things happening and, she's so fit and she's a mum of 2 and I've got 3 kids and And then basically she just wanted to be like her. And I was just like, why the fuck are you following her? You are literally comparing your life to somebody's Instagram life, not even their real life. And I had a very open, honest, cool chat with somebody about that. And, and then I was just interested as to who follows who. And then, hey Peter, hey Joe, hey Miriam. Oh my God, I'm loving this. There's fucking so many people on live. This is great. I haven't been on live in this group for a while. For those of you who just jumped on, what I was talking about was I've been going through my own stuff, like lots of shifts for myself. I also signed on like a bunch of athletes that I'm currently working with through their program. It's very new. And athletes are very stubborn, very stubborn, very like, what do you call it? Yeah, like down the line, like it's, I need the answer. It's like this, it's like that. And I love them to death. They're like me, like ages ago. It's either black or it's white. It's yes or it's no. It's this or it's that. And right? And anyway, so that's like a big challenge for me at the moment, right? And I'm loving it. And I've got my Boss Woman Unleashed group. You guys know I went on a holiday. I've come back. I also do PT clients. I got a lot of stuff going on, right? And I had some really big shifts when I was in Cairns around my life and what it is that I want for myself. I put some pretty cool stuff in place for next year, which is amazing. And I also had some pretty like intense decisions come through for myself. One of them being, I'm going to share it with you. One of them being is, get ready for it. Everybody sit down before you hear this. Because if you've known me a really long time, you'll be like, what? One of the things is I'm sick and tired of getting up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, thanks, Peter. Thanks. I also, in this time that I've been shifting, have been very much looking after myself, training, walking, eating very well. So my transformation, my body transformation is mint. If I don't say so myself, like I'm tooting my own horn, but I'm fucking like real proud. You guys will know I've had my shit all over the place all year, not eating properly. I was living off crumpets at one point. I did it smartly, so I could keep my body at the same space. And then, and obviously I haven't been able to train either. And there's like lots going on, bulge my disc, blah, 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 like there. So what was happening was I was prioritizing my business over myself, basically. And unintentionally, sorry, my washing machine's going off. I just need to open the door, one sec. So unintentionally, like I left the gym, I like jumped out into, like online space with no backup. you know, I've made some ballsy moves in amongst all this other stuff happening in my life. And I prioritize my business over myself. And you know, a while ago, I was just like, fuck that. That's not what I want. And that is not the point of running my own business. The point of running my own business is so that I can do the things that fulfill me, show up and be my best version, so then I can help you learn how to fulfill yourself, and then you be your best version, and then together as a collective, we are forever helping each other. Honestly, like, you know, and it does happen, like, as business gets busy, and then we get excited, and it's like, yes, and then we just get carried away with it. And if you're anything like me, excitement levels through the roof. I get very excited because I do love what I do. Like, I love it. Sorry, Miriam, I'm keeping you bracing on your seat. I can't remember if I already said it. Anyway, I'll say it again, but, like, I am sick of getting up at 4:30. I am sick of like having sessions, like coaching or training. Doesn't matter, like, you know, if it's online or offline, doesn't matter. I'm sick of having like 5 mornings a week. Like, and please, like, I've been doing this for 15 years. I have been getting up, and probably before that, to be honest with you, because I used to get up and go to the gym or exercise before I used to do a 9-to-5 job when I was 20 and whatever. But for 15 years, I've been getting up at 4:30 a.m. to train people at 6, whether it be online or offline. I've had snippets where I went offline once, but I ran myself into the ground, charged myself way too cheap, burnt myself out real bad. Hence why I know so much about burnout. You know, I've done lots of those sorts of things, right? So now I'm kind of like, oh, actually, I want my 6 a.m.s, I think, for myself. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe all 5, not sure. I do like early rising. Like, I like getting up. So, you know, that's not the issue, right? But it's more about prioritizing myself and putting myself first. And what would I like to do? Like, lead by example, Eliza. And it was really interesting that that was like, that's one of the shifts that I'm currently making or working my way through. Hey, Stella. And where was it? Like, start of this week, I was just like, I know it. And then it's like, why are you not doing that, Eliza? Why are you not doing that? And you know that that's what you want to do. And the story that came up was very, very interesting. I'm not going to go into the story because otherwise I'll be on this live stream for another 20 minutes talking to you about that. So I'll do it on another live stream for you. Many stories pop up, many reasons, right? A lot of it comes down to, like, it's something I've been doing for 15 years. So it's a freaking intense habit to let go of. Like, it's not like I can, and I did do it just for for Wednesdays and Thursdays, right? So now I literally have a couple of days not to set my alarm and whatever, and it feels amazing. Well, as soon as I made that decision, hey Melissa, how you going? As soon as I made that decision, instantly energized, instantly felt better, instantly things changed, right? I knew it in my soul, and I was just, for whatever reason, just not making the call. Yeah, parts of me was a little bit afraid. Like, what would my diary look like? Like, everyone works 9 till 5. What about this? What about that? What about this? And then I was just like, hello. What about the people who work who don't work during the day, who would love to come and train with you or coach with you? What about this? What about that? Things pop up. Like, fears are real, right? And it's only because it's outside the norm. It's outside what's comfortable for you. And you could say, I've been pretty comfortable getting up at 4:30 every morning for 15 years, right? And I think I'm like, well, actually, I don't think, like, I know I'm over it. And I want to change, right? Do I know what that looks like? Do I know how I'm going to get there? Not 100%, but I'm willing to explore it, right? Funnily enough, call my Wednesday morning client to let her know that, like, Wednesday's the day that I'm going to let go. And then I end up doing more days, but whatever. So on the Wednesday, anyway, turns out that literally she is going through a very similar thing, right? So me being able to step up and voice that, she was like, actually, this is what's going on for me right now. This is what's happening for me right now. And it was very, very in sync and aligned, right? So that's what happens with coaches when you pick not when you pick a good coach, like when you are with your coach, they understand what you're going through because they're going through it. This is literally, I go through this shift. I literally go through a shift and change something every month, right? It's just, I'm telling you about this one because it's a big one that I've had for 15 years. And I feel called to share it with you. And what I'm talking about for those of you who joined later on about culling, it is about culling's getting rid of the stuff in your life that no longer serves you so that you can make room and space for the things that will. But if you have a full plate and there is no room for the new stuff that you want or you're asking for, where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? You don't have any room for it. You physically don't have any room for it. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, don't have any room for it. Your energy is zapped because you're doing the things that don't feel good potentially. So I want you to ask yourself this question. What feels good for me? What doesn't feel good for me right now? Make a list. Am I willing to do something about it? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Cool. You might not be willing to do something about it now, but you might be willing to do something about it later. Right? It's just about exploring it. It's about exploring it. So if you are tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, getting frustrated, losing your creativity, feeling like that you have no time for yourself, what else? Feeling like you're always in a rush, no time, no space, like you just want to run away, you're over it, da-da-da. Any of those, you're anxious, you've got anxiety, you dread your day, you don't feel good, you don't feel sexy, you fall asleep on the couch all the time, you do this, you do that, right? Things that don't feel good drain you and they exhaust you. It doesn't mean that they are right or wrong. It's about what is you are doing to help yourself and get yourself feeling good so that you can show up and do your part in the world. Yeah? If everyone shows up and does their part in the world, as a collective, we will be able to impact with change. Wow, that sounds very like, yeah, I like that. I like that saying coming out of my mouth. I've not said something, I reckon it sounded profound. Anyway, that might just be me because it's not usual language I use. But anyway, I like it. So that's it from me. I'm going to eat, actually. Build on my muscles. Thanks, Peter, for recognizing. Yeah. Been building on those babies. And that's what happens when you prioritize yourself, right? You get results. You feel good. Life is made to feel good. If you're not feeling good, you know what you've got to pay attention to. By culling. Hey, Cully. Hey, Nilu. I miss your face, Nilu. So those of you who just jumped on, I'm talking about culling, and it's more about culling the stuff out of your life. Culling the stuff out of your life to make space for the new, right? I just wanted to do culling with knives because I thought it was really funny. And it definitely was, and it attracted so many people in my life. So thank you so much for watching. I also decided to cull my office just quickly. Let's just have a look here. Culled it. Exciting times. Everything is culled. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a great day.